Hello everyone. I've got something for you today that might just help you out. Are you looking for a way to monitor your outdoor wood boiler remotely? Can't always be there to check on it. Maybe you're having some sort of issues with it. And you don't want to buy a new boiler just to get the fancy controller. Well, you can't control your temperature with this, but I found a fairly inexpensive way to remotely, from anywhere, monitor the temperature of your boiler. Now, I have a central boiler here, a 4030 CL, and I have this unit right here. It's just kind of jammed in the door right now because it loses the Wi-Fi. If I have it inside, I'm pretty far away from my router, but outside it seems to work all right. So I'm only running one pump right now. So I got this unit plugged into the other outlet right here for the pumps. And I just went and taped the probe around the hot side outlet that's going to my shop. I don't know if they have any thread-in ones available for this. Actually, this model right here, it is not removable. Some of the other models they have, this is removable, and it's a 3.5mm headphone jack. This looks like it's probably weatherproof, but I'm not for sure it is. I can't find any specs on it. Therefore, I'm putting it kind of underneath the roof here. But I'll show you in a minute the app on my phone. But this does a decent job of keeping track of the temperature, and as long as it's in contact with the Wi-Fi, it will show you a temp trend. So I'll show you the other part that I got going on here. Now here we're at my air handler in the shop. This is an old gutted out propane furnace. I added a heat exchanger in it. And as what I did to this is I added an outlet box in here. This is just a plain old outlet box. It's hooked up to the power that supplies the air handler. And I went and added this Wi-Fi thermostat here. This has the removable 3.5mm jack, and I just have this zip tied and taped to one of the brass copper fittings on the lines that come in to the air handler, so I can get a temperature reading on the hot water coming in. And this was the plan all the time, is to do this. The one out in the wood stove I added later just to kind of make sure everything's working right between the two, because I was getting different readings from here to the outdoor wood stove. So the one that's on the outdoor unit out there is probably just a temporary thing for me. This one's going to stay in here, and this is actually doing multiple functions. This one here, the outlet of this, which it's kind of hard to do with this model, but this runs to the door switch, and then the door switch goes to the relay that runs the fan. So if this thing quit working and you wanted to bypass it, you could just plug this directly into the outlet, and it would be like you never messed with anything. So is what this is in here for is, like, say overnight you're on the wood stove out of wood because it's a real cold night, or you just forgot to load it, whatever. Normally this thing would just sit and run and run and run. It could have 50-degree water temperature. It'd just keep on running. Well, is what this unit is doing now is it's got some presets on it. It's got a preset of 110 as a cutout and 120 for the cut in. So is what that means is once the water temp gets down to 110 degrees or lower, this shuts off the fan, whether the thermostat's calling for heat or not. And then actually, once it gets down a little lower, down to 100 degrees, it actually sets off an alarm, which I can demonstrate right now by just increasing the alarm above what the water temperature is. And that sounds here, and it gives me notification on my phone that I have low water temperature, and then you have to address it for it to quit. And that will leave a log that it at a low temperature. So that's the low side of it. So it gets down to 109 degrees, let's say. This shuts off, won't restart until the water temperature gets above 120 degrees. If it just kind of sits there right in that 110, like say it gets down to 109 and then it comes back up to 115, it won't turn back on. I had a system like that kind of before, but the part that I like about this is it's Wi-Fi. It'll notify me when the temperature gets too high or low. And I was having a little bit of trouble with the wood boiler out there, and I think I might have it narrowed down to what it is, but it was boiling over, and I couldn't seem to figure out why. Thought maybe it was the air door was sticking a little bit, the drafter door. It sure could be, I don't know, but it seems like to me that I probably need a new rope seal. I don't like just blowing cold air around, so this will help with that. This is a fairly inexpensive way to monitor your wood stove remotely. Getting into the app here, you click on one of the icons and it says cooling, but that doesn't really matter on this instance. This is the one on the boiler. And this one you can click on temp trends down here, and it brings up this chart. Across the bottom is a time, 00 is midnight, that goes every 15 minutes. Temp up the side, this is a different day there. So you can see what the temperature is doing here. Kicked on, brought the temp up, gradually went down, brought it up, took a little while to bring it up there, and it just kind of goes up and down, up and down. And that shows you, how much it actually moves around. And there's current. So the only thing I really set up on this is the alarms. I've got like the high temp set at 200, because you can set the stove up to 195. Got the low set at 95, and for some reason the temperature differential on both these units is off, I think about 15 degrees. I don't know how accurate their sensor is, that's probably the issue. But going back to the air handler, right now I have this one set to heat, and the only reason I have this set to heat is because it shut off the fan so we can make the video. But normally it's on cool, because if you think about it, the air handler is trying to cool down the boiler, and by doing so it heats the shop or your house, whatever. So normal mode would be on cold because it's trying to cool it. So I have the kick out set to 110 and the kick in set to 120. So when it gets below 110, you'll shut off the fan until the water temp gets above 120. And you got your temp trends here. So I've had this one running for a few more days, so there's all them temp trends. And these should fairly match what the boiler's saying. So I have the settings in here to alarm at like 185 and 100. Temperature offset 15. So to turn the fan on, because the thermostat's actually calling for heat right now, I would switch this over to cold, and then it would try to cool the heat exchanger. And it works pretty good. It's fairly quick. So even if you're not controlling something with this, you're just monitoring the temperature, you can do that anywhere. As long as this thing has internet access, Wi-Fi internet access, you can monitor your temperature anywhere. Well guys, hopefully that helps someone out. It's a fairly inexpensive way to track your temperatures on your outdoor wood boiler without buying a new unit that has the fancy Wi-Fi stuff on. This will work on any boiler. So, and you can also use it to control your air handler. So if the water temp gets too low, it doesn't just sit and pump cold air into your house or your shop or whatever you got. It'll shut this off and alarm you, so you get out and check your boiler. But I think these are about 50 bucks a piece, give or take. They got a bunch of different models, even ones that will control for humidity. So, not sponsored anyway, I paid for these myself, but I had looked for them for quite a while, and they seem to be one of the few that are making one of these units. So these are made by Inkbird. Thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.
You want to run them?